Hello and welcome to this amazing video tutorial with KingTech Coding Clinic once again. And in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how this amazing application we built called ID Builder, which is used for generating students or membership IDs. I'm going to show you how this amazing application works, okay? And we'll be giving you a masterclass training on how to develop this application and have it running straight on your PC without any problem, without any stress. And by the end of this amazing training, you'll be able to finish up or complete this amazing system that will be able to generate student IDs like this. Or with multi-designs like this. Or membership IDs like this. Or with multi-designs too like that. It's going to be an amazing training, and I'll be leaving the registration links in the video description below, where you just have to click on the link to register to join this amazing class. So let's quickly delve right into this. Alright, so now to start with, first of all, we need to launch the application. So we open the folder, the root folder, and then launch the application from here. And the next thing we'll have to do is to either sign up or log in. I've already created an account and I'll be showing you how to do that. So let me just go ahead and log in. So I'll click on login here, and quickly what I'm going to do is just to enter my login details. So once I click on login, it says login successful. So now I have the option to choose between either student IDs I would want to generate or membership IDs that I would want to generate. Now I've already generated a lot of IDs over there for members as well as students, and I'll be showing you how they all look like. So now let's go to membership, and I'll be showing you how to use this amazing application. Okay, now let's go to the membership. So with the membership, you have the form here where you can enter the name of the association or the club or whatever, the location, then the membership number, then the member name, the gender, the position the person is occupying in the club, the contact, the date issued, and then the expiry date. And then we can add images. Okay, we can launch a camera to just take a picture and import it straight into this image element here. Okay, so basically that is that. Now let's just move ahead and see something here. Let me just click on this to show the workbook, so you can see the database that has all the various details that we've already captured. You can equally hide the workbook and show it again. So now let's allow it, or let's leave it shown. So now to start with, let me show you the ones we've already generated. As you can see, we have some details here, meaning the ID cards are already generated. So I'll just click on preview, and you can see we have all these ID cards generated. You see that? Perfect. And then once you click on print, and then you should have them printed. So for now, I'm not connected to the printer, so nothing will happen, but we can still print them and save them to PDF, and I'll be showing you how to do that. Okay, now let me just quickly close this once again, and let's switch to the student ID. Let me show you how that too looks like. Okay, so quickly I can go ahead and then close this one, close this. Now I click on go home, and then I go for student. So from here I can show the students workbook database as well, and then I can equally hide it. So when I click on preview all, you'll be able to see the student IDs we've already generated as well. As you can see, everything is up and running. You'll be able to develop this amazing application without any problem, without any stress, and I'll be showing you step by step how everything works. So now, how do we add a student? Okay, so for the first time, once you lay your hands on this amazing application, what is going to happen is this. You would have to first of all create an account. Okay, after creating the account, then you go ahead and then enter your details. So now for the first time, you have everything clean. And there is one thing about account creation on this application, is in a way that when you create a new account, everything will be cleared inside the database, but we have the option to reset password. So in case you have forgotten your password, you can reset your password. Now let's quickly close this now right away. Let's close this, and then let's go home. So now let's log out. Click on log out, and then we say yes, and then now we are logged out. So now I would want us to create a new account to start with. Okay, I would want us to create a new account. So now I already have an account created. Like I said, So let me just create a new one here. So now my username is going to be something like for short, man for short, and then the password is going to be this, and then my name is going to be maybe KingTech. Okay, let me just say KingTech. So once I'm done, I'll just click on register. So immediately I click on this, it says registration successful. Now let me show you one unique thing about this application. When I click on this and then I close this, let me come back to sign up again and use the same details, and let's see what's going to happen. Let me just say man and the password. Let's set the password, and then when I click on register, it says username already exists. So what it means is that I already have a username with the same name already in the database. So you can't create multiple accounts with the same username. Okay, so that is what I want to draw your attention to. So now we close. So let me log in with the details I've just created. So the man, then my password. So once I click on login, it says login successful. So you can see welcome KingTech, and that is the name I signed up or I registered the application with. So you can see I've just created a new account, and with this everything will be cleared inside the database, and the system will now be clean to start with. Let's go to the membership. When I click on membership here and I go to preview all, you can see that there is nothing. Okay, that is because we just created a new account, and that is how it works. Now if I should close this again and show you the workbook, close this, go home here, go to students, and then show the workbook. If I go to preview all, you wouldn't see anything. So now we are going to start entering details from scratch. So to start with, we need to enter the name of the school. Okay, so let's say the name of the school is so Islamic Basic School or whatever. If it's a senior high school, you go ahead and do that. Okay, now the location, so now the student ID or registered number, so let me just give it KTCC 001, and then the student's name, let me name it Baba Yakob. Okay, and then the gender is male. Just enter that. Then the program, let's say it's doing information technology. Okay, then the house, let's say Valco Hall. Then the date issued, you choose your date issued, and then the expiry date, you choose your expiry date. Now this is where the magic is going to happen now. So now we have the option. Suppose you've already taken the pictures onto your system, you can click on this add, then you browse and locate your folder, and we'll be coming to that. But if you've just set up your system, for right now I've already set everything up, and I have my phone connected by USB to my PC. Okay, and I've just connected using an app, and I will show you how you can do that and use your phone as a camera. You just take a picture and then import the picture straight into the system. So right now, once I click on import, it says what I should select a folder path. Okay, so with that, before I use that the camera here, I will have to import the folder path. So I'll click on this. Then by default, all the pictures I'll be taking using my webcam, which now is my phone that I'll be using, will be stored in a folder called camera row. So I'll choose that camera as my root or the directory. So once I'm done with that, I'll just click on this to launch the camera. So you can see now the camera is now launched and it's ready to take a picture. You can see it's just facing a wall. So right now I'll just pick a book and then flash in front of the camera and use the book to snap a picture and then have it import into the system. So now I'll just flash the book in front of the camera, as you can see the book here. So right now just click on, let's see, let me just move it a bit, it's a bit blurry. Okay, it should be clearer than this. So I'll just click on this, and then I've just taken the book, a picture. Once I close this and then click on import, you can see that I have the picture imported here. Supposing the picture is not nice for you, it's not good looking, you can go ahead and then delete the picture. It says, what, are you sure you want to delete this picture? If you say no, nothing happens. But if you say yes, then the picture is deleted. Actually, it's deleted. So you would have to, don't do anything, you would have to maybe launch your camera again and take another picture. Let me use a different book now, okay, so that we see the difference. So I have a different book that is a dictionary, very big one, of course. Let me just take a picture of it. Click on this to take a picture of the dictionary. Let me just take it more here. Let me see this. Perfect, it's now taken. So once I'm done taking the picture of the dictionary, I just click on import, and you can see I have it imported. So you just have to just set up your phone, have it connected, and I'll be showing you how to do all that in this amazing training. So once you have it imported, you can then go ahead and click on this to import your logo. I have a logo on the desktop. Let me just use this logo here, and I have it imported. But now I prefer using a normal human picture. So let me just click on add, then I go to the desktop and grab this amazing picture here. So now I'm done. So now the next thing is just to get my ID template. So with this drop down list here, I have the template that I will just be generating my ID from. So I'll just choose one of the templates, like let's say slide 3. So once I'm done, I'll just click on generate ID. Now let's see what's going to happen. So you can see that the ID is generated. Supposing I don't like this design, I'll just go for another design. Then I'll just click on generate. Then we have another design generated. Supposing you don't like this one, you can go for another design. Let's say slide 4. Then I'll click on generate. Then we have another one generated. So we have a lot of designs to choose from. So once you are okay with the design you would want to use, you just go ahead and click on add and save, and this will be saved inside of the database. So now if you just click on preview all, you'll have only one ID that's entered. So you can see that very amazing, nice looking. So we can then close this now, and then if we should go ahead and then close this, let me just close and show you something. You can see the details added straight into the database. Now if we trigger the form again and then we type in the ID KTCC001 and just click on search, we should have the data returned to us without any problem, without any stress. You can see how simple that is, right? So let's add another one again. So to do that, we can reset the form from here. So now since you've already entered the student, the school name, and then the location, you wouldn't have to be typing all this over and over again. Imagine if you are generating for 1,000 students, that would be boring, right? So since the name of the school is going to be the same thing for all the students, you just click on Autofill and you have that details already filled for you here. Unless of course you clear the database and start new entries for a new school, that will be captured if you click on Autofill. But for the first time you wouldn't see anything because no name is stored inside of the database. So now let's add another one, KTCC002. And the name of the student may be John Doe. Okay, John Doe, and then the gender is, let's say, okay, let's say, okay, another male here, it doesn't matter. Then program, maybe economics. Okay, and then the house, let's say flat house or whatsoever. Then the date issued, you choose that, and then the expiry date, you go ahead and choose that. So once you're done, you go ahead and then import your image here, maybe this one, and then the logo, you go ahead and choose your logo and then insert it. Then once you're done, you choose your template from here. Let me just go for maybe template 10. Then I'll click on generate ID. Let's see how it's going to look like. And there we go. So we have this. Okay, so maybe we are okay with this one. You can go ahead and save it as well and have it saved. Now if we should go to preview, or we can see the 2 IDs just entered. So you can enter as many IDs as you want, as many students as you want. So once you are okay with everything, what you're going to do is just to click on print. So for now it's going to be print to PDF. So I'll just save it stdid demo. Okay, it's meaning student ID demo. So once I click on choose desktop as my location, once I click on save, then I have it saved. So the next thing I'll just have to do is to close this one, and then minimize this. And when I come to my desktop, stdid demo file is here. So you can see the images. Okay, so let me just minimize it a bit. So you can see that you can go ahead and run your printing as well. So perfectly executed. So that is that. Now let's switch straight to the membership and see how that too works. Okay, so let's go there. Come here now. Let's go to membership, and we have the form here as well. So with that, the first thing to do is let's try to show the workbook, and you can see that there is no data in there. So meaning we would have to enter, let's say the name of the club or the institution is KingTech Coding Clinic. Okay, maybe location, maybe Japan, motors, okay, whatever. So membership ID, let me give it KTCC001 as well. And then name, let's say Hajia Amina. And then gender is female. And then position, she's a CEO. and then a contact, then we enter the contact of that, then date issued, we do that, then the date expiry, we do that. If you want to use the camera straightforward to take a picture, then you would have to import your folder, that is the camera roll, this folder here, you import it. That is when you can then launch your camera and quickly grab your picture. Let me just use this rubber to snap another picture here. So this, just move it forward a bit, snap it, it's there. So I'll just close my camera and then have it imported inside. But then let me choose a normal human image. So I'll just go to my desktop and grab this amazing image here and then use it for her. So we go to the desktop and grab another logo, KTCC logo here, and then here we can go ahead and choose our template. Let me go for maybe template 14. Then I'll just go ahead and click on generate ID. So let's see what's going to happen here. So there we go, the ID is generated. Supposing the 14 is not okay, let's go for 13. Then we generate. Let's say we are not okay with the 13, let's go for the 12. Then we generate. Once we are okay with the design we would want, and I'll be showing you how you can add more designs to make it very big, so you don't have to worry about that. So once you're okay with that, you just click on add and save. Once you preview, or you'll be able to see, so far we have just one ID entered. So let's just try entering another one, then we print out that one as well, and then that'll be all. So now let's quickly go back straightforward to see certain things here. Let's now autofill, and then we have the details. So now the name may be KTCC002 here, then the name Baba Yako, and then the gender is male, then the position may be software engineer, okay, engineer, and then the contact, we have this contact here, and then the date issued is this, and then the expiry date you choose it. So we can go ahead and add our image from here. Let's say, let's give this one here, and then the logo of the company or the club or the association, you choose that. So once you are done, let me go for a different template. Let me go for slide 11, then I'll click on generate ID. Let's see what's going to happen here. There we go, we have slide 11 ID. Let me go for slide 10 and generate the ID. Okay, there we go. Let me go for slide 9 and generate the ID. There we go. So supposing I'm okay with this one, what I'm going to do is just to click on save and update. So once we are done with that, we can then go ahead and then preview all, and then we have all this. Go ahead and print this one also. Just click on print, and then you can give it a file name, maybe ME, and let's see, membership MAM, maybe membership IDs new. Okay, I already have some on the desktop. I'll just click on save, and then we should have the save as well. So now if we should close this and then close this and minimize this, and we go to the desktop, we should have this as well up and running. So basically that is that. Now let me quickly show you something. Let's just go over here. Now let's quickly log out. Click on log out, and we say yes, now we are logged out. So now let's assume that I've just forgotten of my password. Okay, what happens now? My password, I've forgotten my password. Is there any way I can reset my password and have my data? The answer remains yes. So what do we do? How do we reset our password? You just click on log here. So before you can reset your password, you need to know your username. Okay, so let me just enter my username, that is man. Let me just enter wrong password, and it says please invalid password, try again. So I'll re-enter the username man, and then what I'm going to do is to click on reset password. You see that reset, so you can see the password or your new password is, and see S6. So now let me just enter the username again and enter the new password given to you is S6. Let me quickly write it here, S6, and then X, and then T, A, X, M, N. Perfect. So let me just enter that. See, that is S6 X T J X M N. So once I'm done, just click on login. It says login successful. So now if I should just go to membership here, Then I go to show workbook, I have my data. If I go to preview, all the data is still in there. Okay, so basically you see everything without any problem, without any. So you just reset your password to a new password. You just have to take note of the new password. Now let's say you are done with everything. Okay, you are done building the IDs for maybe a particular club, association, or school. So you will have to prepare the system for another work. Okay, so how do we do? We just have to clear the database. So how do we clear the database? Just have to click on this clear. There is one thing about creation of new accounts. Suppose you have forgotten of your username and password, you can create a new account. But once you create a new account, what is going to happen is that your data is going to be lost. So you just have to be very, very careful to maintain your username and password. Very, very important. If you can't remember the password, remember the username so that you can reset your password. You can clear the database. So you can just do this. Clear the database. If you say no, nothing happens. But once you say yes, the database is cleared. If you go to preview or you see that there is nothing, meaning the system is ready to take another input, you can then go ahead and then close this one as well. And then let's go home. You go for students. So with the student, let's show workbook. You can see that we still have data in here. You can preview everything. So let's clear the database as well. We can just clear the database. Yes, and everything is gone. You go to preview, there is nothing. So basically that is how this amazing system works. So now, like I said, I'll be leaving the registration link for this amazing training in the video description below. Just click on the link to register, and then you'll be redirected to join the masterclass for this amazing training, and I'll be hoping to see all of you there. Thank you so much for watching, and see you.